This is from Fair. With literal Nazis running for office, NYT, New York Times, suggests candidates' Israel criticism is anti-Semitic. 8 overt white nationalists are running for office in 2018, a new record according to the Southern Poverty Law Center released. Overt fascists, inspired by the rise of Donald Trump, have found a place both within and just outside the margins of the official Republican Party. Over 20,000 people voted in a GOP primary this past March for a former American Nazi Party member, Art Jones, making him the Republican candidate for the U.S. House in Illinois' 3rd District. Patrick Little, who told NBC that the monstrous nature of the Jewish people... So this is what this other candidate said. The monstrous nature of the Jewish people must be known to the public. Patrick Little ran as a Republican for Senator Dianne Feinstein's seat in California and got more than 50,000 votes. With the increase on the U.S. right in overt Nazi activity, one might be surprised to see the paper of record, New York Times, turned its sights not on this disturbing trend, but on progressive candidate Leslie Cockburn, whose criticism of Israel is being cynically exploited by her opponents in the Republican Party. Here's the headline they're referring to. Democratic candidate who criticized Israel faces charges of anti-Semitism. So, when you have actual Nazis running for office, which we have right now in 2018. In 2018, United States, we have real Nazis running for office. Instead of focusing on that, they're focusing on progressives that want a peaceful resolution to what's going on in Israel-Palestine. And if you criticize the military action of Israel's right-wing government, that is, quote, anti-Semitic. Which, does that make any sense whatsoever? No, it does not. It does not. That's the most ridiculous thing. And the fact that we somehow can't get over that hurdle blows my freaking mind. It makes zero sense to me. Like, hey, I'm critical of what Israel is doing. I'm critical of what their government is doing because they have the power in this situation. And they're shooting nurses that are in a field. And they're shooting journalists. And these are snipers targeting these people. This is wrong. There are peace activists in Israel that are also opposed to what their government is doing. That's a thing. So it's not, you're not pro-Israel or anti-Israel or pro-Palestine or you're pro-human beings and you're pro-peace. And it just makes zero sense. If somebody is opposed to America's militarism, which I'm opposed to what our government does. I am opposed to it. I am against it. Does that make me anti-American? Does that make anybody else around the world who opposes what America's government is doing anti-American? Do they hate everybody in America? And this is what the New York Times focuses on, instead of the fact that there are real Nazis. Nazis running for office. Hey guys, thanks for watching. That was a clip from Get Your News On with Ron, the world's first viewer-curated streaming news show. What does that mean? That means I log on to a stream and people tweet me articles over on Twitter at Ron Placone, or they use our Reddit subsection, which is just Get Your News On with Ron over on Reddit. And that's how we build the show. I'm seeing all these articles for the first time. We are literally getting our news on together. Follow me on Twitter at Ron Placone so you can participate. And this show streams live every Tuesday through Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So please do tune in. If you want to support this show, you can do so over on patreon.com/Ron Placone, where for as low as $1 a month, you get access to exclusive podcasts every week, exclusive videos, free tickets to shows when I'm performing in your town, and more for as low as $1 a month. Please do consider it. Thank you so much for your support. This has been Get Your News On with Ron.